Alright, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. First free day since I picked up this Craftsman 4-in-1 chipper sucker blower vacuum thingy up off of Freecycle, as the name would suggest, for free. I didn't even have time to clean out a spot in the garage for it because I got my car collection in there, so I chained it to a tree. Well, we're going to take it today and start to do the maintenance, and I'll show you what I'll do. Again, the guy got rid of it because it wouldn't start, and when I asked Mr. Handy what he did to try to start it, he said, well, he pulled on the cord a whole bunch of times. So he was not a mechanically inclined individual, and I'm not claiming to be, but I am a problem solver. So we're going to figure out what we can do to this, and I'll show you guys the progress. See if I can remember this combination. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if that does it. Hey, it works. Just kidding. That must be. So it's real dusty. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is just get our current leaf blower out and blow all the dust off it. Then we're going to hose it down to clean it up a little bit. Sorry for the yard clutter. You can see off to the right is my free security door I got the other day. That'll make a nice back entrance security door for an apartment building we have. And it was free $99. Anyway, I've got the weed blower, or the leaf blower hooked up, and we're going to blow some of the dust off this thing. Little noise. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off that fabric leaf bag or refuse bag, and I'm going to wash the thing off with just the garden hose, but I don't want to soak the bag. Daddy. What's up, Lily? Keep this out of the way. I'm using one of these kink-free black garden hoses. They're a little more expensive, but they're wonderful. They never kink or get crimped or break. And they're nice black, so you leave them in the sun for a little bit and water comes out super hot, which is real nice when you're washing something like this. Just going to grab some old garage towels, dry it off, let the sun dry it off, and then we'll try to start it ourselves. I like to do stuff, I like to work on clean things. A little pride in appearance goes a long way for me. I noticed it's got a oil chamber in there as well as gas. So I'm going to read the manual, figure out the starting sequence, check the oil, add some gas, and we're going to see if we can pull this thing and make it start. If not, what I suspect it's a spark plug or a clogged air filter. We'll quick look at those and see if that'll make it fire it up. Okay, I checked the oil, it's a little low, so we're going to add some oil and top off the gas. Actually, second thought, the oil looks pretty good. So we'll leave the oil alone, just give it some gas. Just a little bit. Okay, Starting directions say to start it, you have to have the bag on there. That's a safety mechanism. There's a little button down there that has to be depressed. We'll make sure we put the bag on right. There's the button right there. And that doesn't look like it's depressed with that on, so that might be the issue the guy was having. So I'll take the camera off to show you. First thing I noticed reading the directions, or the manual, is a safety precaution they have is a button right here. That has to be depressed. If that's depressed, that's telling the machine that this bagger is on correctly. This is bent up, so it's not even touching that button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this bracket down so it depresses that button, and then we'll go through the normal start procedure. Wish me luck. Alright everybody, let me show you what I did. This is the bag assembly button underneath this little metal bracket. This metal bracket was bent up about 30 degrees, so when the bag was appropriately installed, it was not closing that switch, which is wired to the engine, and the only way the motor will start is if that switch is engaged or depressed. So I think the guy gave me a $600 mower because this little metal bracket was bent at 30 degrees. So I just bent it back with my hands, and now we're going to try to start it a few times. So I'm kind of giggling here because I hope that's what it is. If not, we'll keep troubleshooting. Wish me luck. Okay, it's dried off, it's gassed up, the oil's good. We're going to choke this thing and see if it can start. Choke, run, pull.